Hello and welcome back to our next lecture from this Adobe Spark course. In our previous lecture we have seen how we can create a new Instagram type of post. So let's say a graphic resource that we have created with Adobe Spark. Now in this new lecture we are going to see how we can create a different type of graphic post, and because many of you are online marketers and entrepreneurs and own online businesses and you create marketing campaigns, you probably want to know how you can create a type of ad that you can use on different types of platforms in your online marketing campaigns. Now first things first, in the dashboard we go again and press the plus sign, and on the plus sign in the graphics section we scroll down and we have the ads subsection. Okay, and from the ad subsection, for this example we are going to choose the platform which is most popular at the moment, and that platform is Facebook. Okay, so we are going to select let's say a size template for Facebook, and we are going to select the Facebook ad type of graphic. We are waiting for the page to load, and this is how it looks like. Obviously we are going to have different types of designs, and that's where the big advantage is, that for each type of ad we have different type of variations or templates. First of all, let's give it a name: Facebook ad template 1. Okay, and this is how it looks at the moment, the variation. If we look in the right side of the screen, we can see that we have the same menus as in the previous lecture when we have created the Instagram post. And we first of all we have the, let's say, the bigger menu, which shows us different types of layouts for our Facebook ad, and we have a couple of suggested layouts, then a simple layout, a banner type of layout, or different types of grids. As you already know, the grids basically are sectioning your picture or your template, and you can introduce more types of pictures in your template, okay, more photos. It's like a collage. Okay, the grid is like a collage. Now let's see what type of designs we have. We select design icon from the right menu, and we have different variations here. Let's scroll down. Very beautiful variations and very useful. To create a custom Facebook ad can cost you a lot of money from a graphic designer. So this is a big advantage using Adobe Spark to create free ads for Facebook. Let's scroll down to find something that we like. Let's say that we are running a marathon ad, or we like this type of template. We will select it, and this is how it will look like. The photo didn't change obviously because this is the photo that we have. We can replace the photo by selecting it and going and replacing the image. Okay, it's very, very simple. Now every element in this grid is editable, okay, and not just editable, we can also customize it a little, so the template doesn't have to stay exactly as it is. We can customize it a little bit. First of all, we can, let's say, customize the text. We can edit the text. As you can see, if we select it, a new type of menu appears, and you are already a little bit familiar from our previous lecture with how you can edit the text, like the size, the letter spacing, the line spacing, okay, the opacity, the order, and maybe what is most important, the type of font. Okay, so this is how we edit the text. You already know the options that we have, the shape of the text, the effects. Okay, so everything is editable. Now again, as you can see, the template that we are using is actually a grid, so we can modify this grid or this layout. Let's say that we want the text to be on a bigger type of shape. We just have to drag it. Okay, just like this. Maybe we want the, let's say, the part below to be dragged, okay, to look like a different, to have like a different layout. Or let's say that we want the image to be like smaller, okay, or just to enlarge the part of the image, the one that occupies a specific portion of our template, right? So this is how we do it. It's very, very simple. Now this is how you create a Facebook ad. Obviously the other parts are the same, like the color scheme. We can change the color scheme and you will see that the template is changed, okay, or something like this, or maybe something like this. And if we change the color scheme, we can try different variations till we find the color scheme that we like, or the color scheme which is a good fit for our business, right? The layout, you have already seen how we can use the layout. The resize, you know how we can already use the resize, so there's no point in going again for this. Basically, this is how we can create a Facebook ad template, and it works the same for every type of other template. Okay, now we may want to download the image. Just press the start download button, and it's pretty much done. So again, thank you for watching this, and we are looking forward to see you in our next lecture, where we are going to discuss about how you can create a flyer. Hello and welcome back to our next lecture from this Adobe Spark course. In this lecture we are going to see how we can create a new different type of graphic for our marketing activities or for personal purposes, and we are going to see how we can create a cover photo, which is something that we can use for our Facebook page, for example. Okay, so we are going to see how we can create a cover. Now bear with me for a couple of seconds till the editor is loaded. This is how it's going to look like. As for the designs that you have previously seen and that we have previously created, you will see that it's very similar. Again, what will be different are the designs, variations and templates, and also the way we can change the layout. Now let's select something different for this one, like this banner type of layout. Okay, and now let's see what type of designs we have, and we have a few very interesting variations. Okay, now let's select one of them, and let's say that we like this one, Civil Rights Day. Okay, we are going to select these templates, and this is how it's going to look like. As you can see, our layout has been changed because now it's in accordance to the template itself. Okay, so we have different options here that we can change. Okay, like the text styles, the icon and everything else. Okay, you already know how we can edit the other effects of the text and of the elements, and this is pretty much it. Now let's give it a name, test 1, cover. Okay, and then we can download it, share it, or do whatever we want with the image. Thank you very much for watching, and we are looking forward to see you in our next lecture. Hello and welcome back to our next lecture from this Adobe Spark course. Till now we have seen how we can do different types of graphics using Adobe Spark, graphics that would probably cost us a lot of money otherwise if we would outsource them or use other apps, because we won't have templates, and if we would have to pay for them. Now in this lecture I am going to show you how you can use Adobe Spark for graphics in a more personal purpose, for creating a collage. So what we have to do right now is click again, after we are logged into our dashboard, on the plus sign, and from the graphics section, if we scroll down, we will have different types of options here, right? But what we are looking for, let's go back to all. We want to create a collage, right? So we are going to select the collage option from the all section, and let's give it a name, personal test, saving, and this is how our collage will look like. Okay, we have different elements, each picture or each photo can be replaced. Okay, scale, rotated, you already know how to edit them. What will be different, again, like at all the other type of graphic templates or graphics that we have seen so far, is the looks of the collage. Okay, the looks of the images and the collage itself. Okay, add photo, we can add a photo to the collage. Let's find a free photo, desert. Let's say we want to add this photo, and it has been added in the collage for us, and this is how we edit it automatically. Okay, we can just switch between the images, okay, add them, you know, switch them and so on. Now how do we basically edit the looks of an image so it maybe it looks a little bit different with a better effect? We just have to select the looks option, and you will see that we have different filters, and we can also apply the filter to all the images. We can add light, we can add multiply, colorize, mate. I think the contrast looks very good, and we can apply it to all of our images. Okay, we can also add effect, like a blur effect to our image, and you can see it happening on the image. So this is pretty much how we can add images and change the effects for them. So after we are done with the collage, as you have seen, it's very easy to add. Now let's add, let's say, an icon, not an arrow, coin. It has also added another element. This is just an example. Okay, I have deleted it. After we are done with the project, with the collage itself, again, it's very simple. You can see that we have layouts also for the collages, so it's not necessarily automatic. You can select one of the layouts from here, and after we are done with the collage and how it looks like, and if we like it, we just press the download button, and you already know the procedure. It will be downloaded to our computer, or if we select the share button, it will be shared on our social media if we want to. Now this is pretty much it. It's very simple to also create a collage, to create a very nice memory for, I don't know, for your family, for your friends, or just for simple personal purposes. Thank you again for watching, and we are looking forward to see you in our next we are going to move on to our next lectures. Now, first things first, from the dashboard, as you have seen, we have selected the graphics section, and we are going to scroll down till we find the graphics templates for print, and we have posters, flyers, promo cards, business cards, and save the date. Now in this lecture we are going to create a flyer, and we are going to select this flyer, and we are waiting for the canvas to be loaded, and this is what we have at the moment. We are giving it a name, flyer test 1. So we have the name, and this is how the flyer looks like. First things first, as you can see, it's pretty similar to the other types of graphics that we have created before. The menu and the editing part, we can select any of the elements that we have here. Okay, it's very similar, but what we are going to see different are the designs, right? We're going to into the design section, and we will find different variations, right? We can select from different types of variations, and let's say that we want for this flyer this one, last days of summer, and this is how the flyer will look like. Okay, then we go to the layouts. The layouts are also something which we find to be different than the other graphics templates. We have simple banner styles, grid styles, and so on, right? And in rest we have pretty much the same options, like adding text, photo, icons, colors. We can change the color schemes, as you can see. Okay, so it's pretty much very similar and pretty much the same. Okay, now thank you very much for watching, and we are looking forward to see you in the next lecture, where we are going to discuss how we can create a video.